A lot is going on at some stage in these bullish instances in this episode. We'll discuss the ebook of a short paper on XRP and Ripple with the aid of Harvard University, 90,100,000 or 80,000 Bitcoin, what follows. I've got you protected. Because Solana is on a brand new all-time hype for people Ethereum, we are going to observe it. With his little tune and dance, Vitalik Buterin has returned at it. Let's dive into a Bitcoin $87,544. We'll speak about that MoonPay statistics and hear from Monica for some time. In the ultimate 24 hours, it has elevated by using 6.1%. XRP is a first-rate lane $0.64. The USDT is coming in at $1 peg. The USDC is coming in at $0.99. And Ethereum is coming in at $3.285, up 2 1/3%. As we appearance to attain the $3 million milestone, the struggle to interrupt via the 65-cent area is underway. The cryptocurrency marketplace cost is presently up almost 10% within the last day. Now, don't forget what I anticipated. It's going to leap Solana. Currently, at range 4 at the chart, Ethereum will hold to upward push human beings, and it will attain that stage to actually watch for the discharge of the Solana ETFs due to the $1. 5 million when Harvard University released a have a look at paper on Ripple that mentioned XRP and XLM. Black Swan launched this. It simply demonstrates the significance of these belongings inside the financial system. It even suggests that the two-tier economic framework is not simply a theory, however, will quickly be applied. You go now, August 2023. I even have in no way witnessed this. You have not visible it. Have you ever? The Harvard Business School publishes a paper on XRP and XLM ripples. They launched their small blockchain-based, totally virtual foreign money drift route. That is proven here. They talk the way it operates in both the front and the return. You are privy to the numerous transactions. The private keys, the general public keys, the middleware, feel free to research the United States patent network. The patent number is placed within the lower right nook of this webpage. A guide to the tactics worried inside the digital dollar transaction for the sender is supplied right here. The transaction is started by means of the sender, and the personal keys are given to the recipient in fiat currency. Number 2 determines whether to transform right now or at a later time to provide commands to the ML push to FTX platform. Based on these commands, we are able to study that the ML-driven FX interface changes fiat to either XRP or XLM. It transmits cryptocurrency to the recipient, verifies the XRP ledger blockchain, and offers the recipient execution control through the smart agreement and process steps. Well, it is honestly easy. Recipients get hold of cash in XRP or XLM, the use of the personal key that became provided through the sender. Once more, the recipient exchanges cryptocurrency for her preferred fiat forex. Isn't it time to welcome the brand new financial system's destiny? Give it to me. Monica's right here. She discussed the large developments that we may additionally assume for stable cash going forward in a put up approximately the USD-based stablecoin that changed into made 12 hours in the past. Pay attention to Monica. In phrases of marketplace capitalization, US greenback strong cash are presently well worth about $170 billion, however, in a few years. That amount is expected to upward thrust to over $3 trillion due to increased demand for solid cash. For instance, we currently know to Stripe Collect Bridge, a major charge player. This is leaning in the direction of the usage of stable cash for bills. We also pointed out Ripple, and we have processed over $70 billion in digital assets. So this use case goes to be a huge trend, and there can be greater desires in the market for greater strong points. From our perspective, we have the use case, and we have customers who already want to use stable coins and bills, so we agree with that we may be a notable provider. Do you expect the marketplace to grow, or do you count on competing with those stable cash to gain market share from their present-day customers? I are expecting that the marketplace will develop appreciably, and as an end result, the US dollar has not yet been delivered. We are operationally organized, but obtaining regulatory permission is essential to us. As such, the New York Department of Financial Services is in rate of evaluating our agree with utility. When do you anticipate that taking place? When they approve it, it will likely be up to them. But because the majority of stablecoins are primarily based on the US greenback and the bulk of stablecoin transactions take location within the US dollar, do you observe de-dollarization may be the manner forward? With the pleasure surrounding a brand new bill's infrastructure bill, we would see the euro find its region alongside new stablecoins that are launched but pegged against the euro, or new stablecoins which can be launched however pegged in opposition to the yen. I suppose that the stablecoin market can develop, and it comes again to used instances like payments. I do believe that new fiat foreign money paperwork can be transformed into solid coins, because when you consider it, you already know classic use cases, and there's a true demand for forex there. For instance, there are positive markets. We look at that, a US dollar solid currency is preferred in Latin America, but it is fascinating that the place is now interested in a US dollar solid coin. Do not forget that the first financial institution to apply XRP came from Brazil. After that, we obtained this from MoonPay. We are aware of MoonPay and the collaboration with Ripple. You guessed it, 60 million US users of Venmo can now purchase cryptocurrency with MoonPay. With this new integration, you can use your Venmo stability to purchase all of your preferred cryptocurrencies. This article from MSN discusses cryptocurrency bills and how MoonPay will work with Ripple to just accept XRP payments. We currently learned from Swell in October that MoonPay might be helping Ripple stablecoin approximately a month in the past. Interestingly, the motive why Bitcoin's record fee rally might be choked among 90 and 100 0,000 is that, given its aurora of invisibility, one pressure threatens to slow the rise above 90,000. It states that the breeds listed Bitcoin alternatives at 90,000, after which 100,000 strikes were sold to dealers. If the charge would not reach the one's ranges, the rally can also lose steam as Bitcoin's ongoing charge surges toward $90,000, doubtlessly keeping the cryptocurrency variety bound above the set charge stages. We now are around $87,000 an exchange, consequently $90,000 to $100,000 might be a very good place to begin for Bitcoin. We lately experienced a parabolic flow that almost reached 90,000. A downturn inside the markets is certainly necessary. Nothing can pass up forever, hence it is usual during a bull run or bull cycle. This is what I've been preaching for a while. As Open Hobby surged to 4 billion, Solana's rate is presently 15% beneath its top. Open Hobby suggests clean cash inflows, suggesting a rise in speculative hobby in Solana. And that is a far 4 billion. Analysts consider Solana has an awesome danger of hitting a brand new excessive as visible by way of its developing sharper ratio of 0.48 and CMF 0.23. Solana's charge spike, pushed with the aid of a 37% weekly benefit and political worries, places it 50% below its peak. Since it became around $130 deliver or take, I have been advocating for Solana. As I previously stated, Solana will be a number of the maximum famous cryptocurrencies presently. This mission is not finished, however. Absolutely everyone who listened to me has made a ton of cash on it. During this bull cycle, I firmly suppose Solana will attain $1,000, which continues to be 5 times better than in which it's far now. A 5-fold increase is a considerable gain in cryptocurrency markets. There are exciting matters ahead. Humans, like these kinds of cryptocurrencies, they'll all move and pump, regardless of what you own. Bitcoin increases all of those issues. The alt season hasn't arrived yet, and we are not in the alt season, but pay near interest to Bitcoin because its destiny will decide the course of the opposite markets. Before we upward push again and get near that $100,000 mark, I do anticipate a moderate retracement inside the fee of Bitcoin until more or less the realization of Q1 and the start of Q2 of the next 12 months. I don't anticipate any big changes. We will get hold of our first sizable revision at that time. I'm going initially these parabolic blow-off tops after the correction is completed. After Bitcoin hits, we're going to see the adults start to show signs and symptoms of recuperation. Recall that given that I entered the marketplace in 2017, XRP has always been the remaining mover. The last to move is XRP.